15 ballot boxes, 1,649 registered voters. 2 days of polling, one question to be answered, and the result is a foregone conclusion. But Falklanders are relishing the chance to exercise their democratic right, and for almost all of them, that means voting to keep this flag flying over Stanley.
Well, I'm British. I've been British for my forefathers, 6 generations Falkland Islander. However, we are a British people. We see the flags, as you can see everyone here. We're very much proud to be so.
Judging by the patriotic displays on the streets, the only question is whether it will be a unanimous verdict. Some may vote no because they prefer complete independence.
I think if we got 100%, I think people would think it was rigged. I think we will get a very high percentage in the 90s voting for yes.
Relations between the Falklands and the state that calls them the Malvinas are at their most fractious since the invasion of 1982. Argentina's President Kirchner has tried to buttonhole David Cameron on the sovereignty issue, and her officials have become inventive in their opposition to British rule. Last year, one of their Olympians was secretly filmed training for the London Games on what the video proclaimed was Argentinian soil. The film cleverly used the island's landmarks, but gave the impression that nobody lived here. And to the islanders, that symbolised how Argentina treats them, as if they simply don't exist. The government in Buenos Aires will talk to British officials, but refuses to meet local politicians. So the Falklanders hope that this referendum gives them a voice which cannot be ignored. But Argentina will almost certainly reject the validity of the ballot. After all, the Sky News opinion poll showed only 15% of people there thought that Falkland Islanders should have a say in their own future.
Sadly, that says a lot about Argentina and their view of democracy.
The poll also showed that Argentinians care about the issue far more than Britons, and the island's rated just behind the economy as the most important political issue in Argentina.
It's a populist theme. We saw it used by the military junta in '82, and it's being used in the same way by Cristina Fernández de Kirchner today.
Successfully, it would appear.
You can fool some of the people some of the time.
Many countries would envy the Falklands, full employment and an economy likely to grow further because of the discovery of oil offshore. But the number of tourists has dropped because the government in Buenos Aires told cruise ships they would be banned from Argentinian waters if they sailed into Stanley.
It just annoys me to think what they're doing, trying to do to our islands. They're trying to cut us off. But and this is hopefully the rest of the world will realise that it's not. They just can't do that.
The result will be declared on Monday night. It's arguably the most significant moment in the island's history since the war 31 years ago, even if the outcome is entirely predictable. Ian Woods, Sky News, Stanley in the Falkland Islands.